In 2019, a movie called The Platform came out of nowhere. This seriously underrated masterpiece seems like nobody's ever done a deep dive on it, so a lot of people watched it tons of times, but never really got it. Like, at the end, that little girl. Is she just something the main guy imagined? Did the panna cotta actually make it to the top? In the pit, are there any rules at all? Why does that woman looking for her kid always get assigned to a high floor? With these questions in mind, I rewatched the movie 5 times. A lot of folks think the little girl doesn't exist, and the main guy's dead by the end, and it's all his hallucination. But I can tell you straight up, the main guy's not dead. The little girl is real. How do I explain that? We'll get into that in a bit. To help out folks who haven't seen the movie, I'll run through the plot first, then do the deep analysis. I promise after my breakdown, you'll see this movie in a whole new light. The movie starts in a fancy restaurant kitchen, with dozens of chefs hustling hard. Someone like a head chef is checking the quality of the dishes everywhere. But from this shot, this meal's gotta be for some really important people. But nah, not really. Cut to the main guy Goring waking up from sleep. Across from him is an old man, grinning kinda creepy at him. Seeing Goring awake, the old guy says level 48. You're pretty lucky. Goring's confused, goes over to shake hands with the old man, but the old guy tells him to stay on his side. He sees there's no doors or windows, just a big hole in the middle of the room. You can't see the top or bottom. He kinda figures, this must be the so-called pit prison. He asks the old man how this place works. The old guy says obviously, for the food. Sometimes it's simple. Depends on what level you're on. Goring doesn't get it, and right then, the red light goes off, green comes on. Then a platform slowly comes down. Before it even stops, the old guy's chowing down like crazy. Goring sees the stuff on the platform. Whoa, it's all scraps and leftovers. No idea how many people have eaten from it. Gross. The old guy asks if he's not eating. Goring says if each level has 2 people, that's over 90 people who've eaten this already. He's not touching it, but the old guy says don't worry, soon there won't be that many people up there. Goring asks why. The old guy says meaningfully, at first he didn't get it either, until one time he ended up on level 8. What the old guy said is the core of the whole movie. Then the old guy urges Goring to eat up. Goring picks around, finds a pretty intact apple, thinks he'll eat it later. Soon the platform starts going down. The old guy finishes off the wine reluctantly, and spits down below. Goring asks why he did that. The old guy says the people below will eat anyway, and the folks above probably did the same. Newbie Goring doesn't get what the old guy's saying at all. And then the room starts heating up fast. If it keeps going like this, it won't take long to roast someone alive. The old guy chills on the bed and says, it's because of that apple you took. In the pit, you can only eat when the platform stopped, otherwise the temperature rises or drops, until they heat or freeze to death. Goring freaks out and throws the apple down. The temperature goes back to normal. Over the next few days, the two get along fine. Water's unlimited in the prison. Goring holds out on water for 3 days. Then he starts eating leftovers like the old guy. The leftovers others have eaten. Goring learns a bit about the pit. A simple understanding. Everyone who comes in can bring one thing. The old guy brought a reinforced samurai knife. Goring brought Don Quixote, bringing a book. He's the first one. Nobody knows how many levels there are. The old guy's been as low as 132. That's no place for humans. They'll probably be here a month. Then levels get reassigned. If your roommate dies, you get a new one. The old guy knows so much because he's been in for 10 months already. That day there's a woman on the platform. The old guy acts like he doesn't see her. Keeps eating. Goring watches her curiously. The old guy says ignore her. Keep eating. She's looking for her kid. Comes down every month. Goring shocked. This place has kids? He tells the old guy we should help her. The old guy says I'm helping her right now. Goring doesn't get it, but as the platform goes down, he quickly understands what the old guy meant. At the next level, the woman gets grabbed by the people below right away. The old guy says don't worry, they'll keep her a day or 2 at most, but after a few screens, the woman gets back on the platform, and the 2 who grabbed her are dead. This woman is a super important character in the film. I'll cover that in the analysis. In the days ahead, Goring and the old guy get real chummy. They eat together, bathe together sometimes. Goring even reads to the old guy occasionally. Days like this last a month. That night the room suddenly fills with anesthetic gas. The old guy tells Goring, pray for a good level next month. I kinda like you. Goring doesn't get it again, and passes out, but when he wakes up, he's tied up tight on the bed. The old guy kindly calms him, says this ain't a good level, I got no choice, but to show my sorry, I'll wait till day 8 to eat you. Turns out, the old guy's right. On level 171 the platform arrives. Forget food, not even a bone. Hunger drives people nuts. After holding out 7 days, the old guy finally goes for Goring. To keep the meat fresh, he can't let Goring die. So where to cut, and how is a skill? After 10 months here he's pro at it. He picks a chunk of thigh meat and cuts. And right then, the woman looking for her kid passes by. Comes up and kills the old guy with 1 stab. Maybe because of Goring's attitude toward her before, she has a soft spot for him. So she saves him. She takes good care of Goring for a while. Once he's mostly recovered, she gets back on the platform to go down looking for her kid. The reassignment day's still far off. Weak Goring survives barely. By eating the old guy's body, the month finally ends. Waking up again, Goring opens his eyes, sees level 33, and breathes a sigh of relief. His new roommate's even weirder. Brought a dog in, but looking closer he realizes, this woman's the one who interviewed him to get in. How'd you end up here too? Turns out she's worked here 25 years. Only in the last 8 years, did she learn what happens? Kinda to atone, she chose to come in voluntarily, to experience it. Level 33's a good spot. Basically everything to eat. From the woman, Goring learns. They don't allow anyone under 16 in here. And that woman looking for her kid. She interviewed her 9 months ago. She was alone then, no kid at all. Also the pit has 200 levels total. Everyone coming in picks one dish. If everyone just ate their share, there wouldn't be food shortages. But in reality, since the pit's vertical, upper levels get first pick. So lower levels' fate is always in upper hands. It's a problem no one can change. The new woman doesn't buy it, wants to try changing it. She portions the food into 2, tells the people below to only eat the amount she prepared, and prepare the same for the levels below. That way everyone gets to eat. But reality is, no rules here to enforce it. Nobody listens to her. Until that day, the woman looking for her kid comes down on the platform again. Wonder if you noticed. She always seems to come from upper levels. Why is that? Seeing the woman hurt, Goring quickly tells his roommate to save her. Until her wounds heal here. The woman gets back on the platform to go down. A month with plenty of food passes quick. But when Goring wakes up again he finds, this time it's level 202. And his roommate's already hanged herself. This month is long for Goring. But good thing there's the woman's body. He gets through in a half dream half awake. Kinda real kinda not state for a month. Waking up again, Goring meets a big black guy. This time he's on level 6. The guy's carrying ropes. Excited like a kid, muttering something. This is his closest to the top ever. He's gonna make it. Goring's too weak to move. Lies there with eyes closed listening to the big guy's plan. Turns out he wants to use the ropes to climb up level by level to escape. Before he always got bad levels. No chance. This time only 5 levels above. He's sure to succeed. He told his plan to the people above, hoping they'd help. They agreed verbally, but as the big black climbs up, the people above shit on him. Good thing Goring saves him in time, so he doesn't fall. Failing again, the big guy's super disappointed. This was probably his closest to the top. Won't get a chance like this again. Right then Goring seems inspired by the big guy's spirit. He thinks of a way to break the system. That's them teaming up to go down with the platform. Deliver food to the very bottom. He calculated from the platform stop times, second by second before. There's about 250 levels here. If food runs out before the bottom, they'll ride the platform back up. The big guy thinks it's doable. They dismantle the bed, each grabs a metal pipe, and start this one-way trip. Since the first 50 levels all get food, they decide, first 50 levels just starve for a day, start rationing from level 51. Their size is pretty convincing, so not much resistance. They make it smoothly to the 30s, but the big guy runs into someone he knows here. His old teacher. A wise old man. The old man hears their plan. Thinks it's a good thing. But changing the status quo is impossible. He thinks they should send a message upward. A signal. What's the signal? An untouched dish. Imagine the look on the top people's faces seeing that dish. This dish is the silent scream of everyone in the pit. So they pick a dessert, panna cotta, and head out again. The road ahead is rough. More and more non-cooperators. They fight their way down. See the cruelest scenes in the world. And the darkest side of humanity. Until level 97. The platform doesn't stop. Cause no one's alive on this level. If that's the case, Goring's guess is wrong. The pit's levels must be way more than they thought. But the way down gets easier after. Cause barely any survivors. They go to 202. Then straight to 250. And the platform keeps going down. Until level 333. The platform finally stops. And here, Goring finds a little girl. They get off the platform. But soon, the platform starts down again. This time they see clearly. Below is pitch black. No more rooms. The little girl seems starved for ages. Staring at the panna cotta without blinking. So Goring softens. Tells the big guy to give the panna cotta to the girl to eat. Next day the big guy dies from heavy wounds. Goring's extremely weak too. Hallucinates a lot. In a half-dream state. He takes the little girl on the platform. Goes all the way to the bottom. Here he sees the long-dead old guy. They walk into the darkness together. While the little girl rides the platform all the way up. Whether she makes it to the top smoothly and breaks the pit system, it's all unknown. That's the end of the movie. Alright, up to here. I've covered the whole plot. Now it's deep analysis time. To really get this movie, first thing is to understand the pit's level assignment rules. Some might ask, isn't it just random? No rules? Nah, there are rules. And the movie hints at them clearly. Remember Goring's first wake-up level? Yeah, 48. On this level they were fine. So next month assigned to 171. Here the old guy gets killed by the kid-searching woman. So next month Goring goes to 33. This month peaceful again. So next to 202. Here his roommate suicides. Next month to level 6. See the pattern yet? If your roommate dies this level, next assignment is higher up. Same for the old guy. He said himself. First wake up on 78. Then 43. Bad luck. 43 might not have enough food. Next he went to 11. Then 79, 32, 8, 132. Finally Goring's 48. Some might say wait. 32 should have plenty of food. Old guy didn't need to kill roommate. Why go higher? My take is even with food. Accidents happen. Like if paired with the big black. He'd climb up non-stop. Or with a perv. When the mom looking for kid comes down, perv tries something and gets killed by her. Lots of ways the old guy could go up. So the rule holds. And in the whole pit, only the woman looking for her kid knows this rule. So first thing she does waking up is kill her roommate. That way she always gets upper levels. And why she does this is cause every month she needs to go to the bottom to deliver food to her kid. This proves the little girl is real. Cause she never kills. So always assigned to the bottom. And she hasn't starved. Cause mom brings her food. Some might question. Wait, no. The staff woman with the dog said, when she interviewed this woman, no kid with her. Speaking of this woman, I gotta talk about her. She's basically clueless. She also said, the pit has 200 levels, but it's actually 333, she said. She worked 25 years, only learned what she was doing in the last 8. This proves she's just a low-level employee, knows next to nothing about the pit. Not just her, the whole kitchen including the head chef, are clueless low-level staff. They only care about dish presentation. Not if there's enough food. Besides management. Who else knows the real situation below? 2 types for sure. Level 0 people, and body collectors. But management doesn't care. If these people can't keep quiet, just send them into the pit. What management cares about might just be keeping this inhumane experiment going to get funding. Lots of similar stuff in real life. So, this ain't some anti-utopian flick. It's straight up anti-capitalist. Let me give an example. You'll see clearer. Like in real life. We join a company. HR says in a few years promotion and raise. Later even shares. But actually, 3 years then another 3. Another 3 then another. End up not with promotion. But laid off. Who to blame? No one. Cause the HR back then, like the dog woman in the movie, was fooled at first too. So in unfair systems. Not enough resources, many starve. If balanced, could save 100 more levels. Better than before. So in the movie sending up the panna cotta, change anything? Not a damn thing. First off, if it even reaches real management. Even if it does, don't they know? Bottom folks ain't eating? They knew long ago. Just don't care. Like your boss doesn't know your pay's low? Course he does. He wants cheap labor. Bottom folks in the movie try hard to change things. Possible? Nope. So in real life we ain't financially free. Cause not hardworking enough? Nah. Cause no matter how hard, bottom can't cross classes. Can't cross classes, no resources. No resources, no allocating power. No capital to climb up. So their efforts can only be doing everything to survive. Like the old guy tells Goring in the movie, either you kill and eat me, or I kill and eat you. So you killing me, I totally get. Cause we're both at the bottom. Alright, that's it for this video. See you next time, bye.